Quincy Hakuda is probably one of the best skill trees right now, with incredible versatility and like nasty combos. It's a tree that, which at first glance it seems like it's like using little to no skill, but if you play it right, it's like a huge skill curve. So we're gonna be looking at everything you're gonna need to know to play Q Hakuda like a pro. Alright, so this video might be long, but you can skip to any chapter in this video to get what you're looking for. I took the time and made chapters and shit. Okay. First, we're gonna need to go over everything you need to start this build, including Schrifts, skill boxes, attachments, and so on. Alright, so the usual build is probably like 50 Hakuda, 15 speed. You need 50 Hakuda for Spine Rend, which is very important, with also meeting all the requirements for skill boxes, which will be discussed later in the video. If you have any step point ideas, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. Alright, so the Warden Gauntlets used to be a phenomenal choice and usually the no-brainer when playing Quincy Hakuda. In my past videos I used it a ton, but because it was a great combo starter and combo ender and amazing to just throw out there with little to no punishment. However, in recent updates it's become harder and harder to use this weapon properly, with nerfs with both of his posture damage, wind up, and end lag. This means if I whiff my crit, 90% of the time the opponent will just be able to punish me, and even if I do land it, if they block it's likely to work, leaving high risk but minimal reward. This is why I switched the other Q Hakuda weapon in its arsenal. Kang is the common weapon for Quincy Hakuda, but somehow now the better one. I first picked it up while trying to test combos for Hakuda, but found after all these updates it's just the no-brainer pick to me. The M1s feel faster and I'm seeing my opponents aren't reacting to it as quickly, and the critical is one of the best for Hakuda because first it has amazing mobility with little to no end lag, making it almost impossible to be punished upon whiff, and still does great posture damage. Second, it keeps your air time, allowing you to keep your air combo, unlike Warden, where you usually have to drop your combo. Alright, every Hakuda player can usually come to a consensus on what moves should and should not be used. For example, everybody's going to use Tora Reach, Negation, but not everybody will agree on using moves like Whirlwind Step and Grand Entrance, and nobody is really going to agree on using moves like Demonic Embrace and Triple Striker unless you're really good with it. I'm going to show my moves and why I use them and how. Tora Reach is the main move of Hakuda, hands down. You can pretend to be skilled and say, oh well actually I use this and I'm semi-master or whatever, but I believe that Tora Reach is the Hakuda move, and when bronze players complain about Hakuda, it is probably because Tora Reach was their first key and all their opponent did was just press 2, 3, and 4 and they lost. Like Tora Reach, Negation is a great move and in close second in terms of main moves. It's a quick startup counter and also a quick and versatile air combo move that does heavy damage. Usually delaying your negation or turning around for the first 2 hits makes it connect the most. Alright, next we're going to be talking about Rising Shot. Rising Shot is also a main move, but not exactly in the way that you think. It's not used as conventionally as Spine Rend or Skill Box moves, but it's still used if you want to catch someone off guard and when they think you're out of air combo starters. Alright, next, Atom Dragon, the most versatile move in Hakuda's moveset with so many confirms and combo opportunities, but as you know, combos come later and the moves come now, so I'll teach you that in a minute. Alright, Pulse is a simple usage move that auto tracks and lets. It's a great skill, but you might have to learn some aim if you want to use it properly and actually like land it on somebody. Alright, Spine Rend is the bread and butter of Hakuda. You need this move. If Tora Reach is peanut butter, Spine Rend is jelly. It shreds through counters and guard breaks occasionally. I'll talk about counterplay once we get to it, you know. This move is probably one of the most like underrated moves in the Hakuda moveset. It shows their health. It's an easy teleport. It catches them off guard. Like what else could you want? Hakuda's best move, I love using it. I will glaze this move until the end of time. It's an amazing combo ender in the air, and using it on the ground is a great thing because they don't expect like the flying thing, and I love it so much. It's used for confirming it's a catching dragon, and it's also used after Gehenna, and it's a combo ender, so it's pretty good. You pretty much take this move if you want them in the air. It's a good teleport move, just use it whenever you want some airtime. Use it confirm in the Grand Entrance. It's an amazing gap closer if you want to get that, so. I love landing Black Flash in my videos, and it's really great since you M1 a lot with this build, so it's going to be really easy to build up that meter. This should be a pretty simple section. My personal pick is Shori and Gehenna, with Shori being a great combo starter and Gehenna being a great versatile option, whether on the ground or in the air. I don't really pick Death Flare because even with more people realizing it's a strong option on the ground, it's still clunky and slow, and in the air for me is easy to be parried and doesn't do much else other than do some damage and keep airtime. Okay, now it's time to talk about Schrifts. There are many Schrifts in this game, which I'm gonna make a tier list on it sooner or later, but as of the day I'm writing this script, which is June 3rd, 2024, here are the Schrifts I recommend. Thunder is undisputably the best Shrift for Hakuda right now, with the quick T and a powerful G, and it's like if you chain it together it converts into the Quincy Claw, doing a bar of damage while also slowing your opponent. This Shrift is genuinely busted right now. If you know how to aim, just please use this. Very underrated Shrift, with the T doing good tick damage and the G being very fast and it ragdolls, allowing you to confirm a Shadow Impale. Number 3 is the Power. I don't have much to say about this one because I don't have much experience into it, but it's simple and easy to pick up, and it recently got buffed, so I would probably try and use it. It might find its way into the meta sometime soon. Number 4 is the Iron. The T is great for using after the Catching Dragon's second hit, and G is great to use in the air. This Shrift works incredibly well with the Warden's Gauntlets, so try that out if you want. Okay, numbers 5 through 7 are going to be the Balance, the Wind, and the Heat. All of these have instant guard breaks with their T, except for the Heat, in which case it's G. But of these, I recommend Wind the most because the G is a strong option when in close quarters, and the T is a good move after you use Catching Dragon, with that one Shell X video or whatever, you know. All 3 attachments are viable, but some are definitely more viable than others. Flamethrower is probably the best option for Warden with the combo that I'll explain later. I used it first off when I was starting with Quincy Hakuda, so it's like my personal favorite. But next is going to be Claw. That's the best option for Kang, with that great Thunder combo that I'll show soon, and the Minigun, which can be used with anything, but it goes best with Balance. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I know Sheepskin used it once in one of his videos, so yeah, you can use whatever you want realistically. Alright, this is the end of the video. I'm going to show you every combo I've ever learned with Hakuda, so I'm just going to show you here on text, because I'm not going to show it this. Yeah. Have a good day, subscribe, and join the Discord, please. Thanks for 1.7k, and happy birthday to me.